again. talkSPORT brings you live world heavyweight title boxing as Anthony Joshua faces Daniel Dubois at a packed-out Wembley Stadium. I'll be honest, I cannot wait for this. It's going to be unbelievable. Our expert team on the night will bring you closer to the action than anyone else. Plus, how about this? You're going to hear every minute of Liam Gallagher's special Wembley performance. Joining us now, live from today's weigh-in, is Adam Catterall and Spencer Oliver to tell us more. Boys, good evening to you.
Gentlemen.
How are you, mate? You well? We are live in Trafalgar Square ahead of the weigh-in. Myself and Spencer Oliver. Derek Chisora has just joined us on camera if you're watching us. The atmosphere is just about to go up to the next level because the guys are going to strip down to their kecks and weigh in for the big showdown tomorrow night, boys.
How was he there already? He was here 10 minutes ago.
He was in our studio about an hour ago.
Say that again. The noise here is astronomical. We're just about picking you up.
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do then, because it's so bad. You tell me a bit about what you've seen so far and what's coming up later on this afternoon and what you expect tomorrow. There you go. Off you go, Ad.
I love that. I love that he's having to speak to us really slow so we can actually understand what he's saying. Love it. Right, you've been here all week, Spence.
Absolutely.
Through the week.
Listen, we've seen what the week has been so far. We've been doing it every day on talkSPORT. I mean, everything has been bigger, better. The production has been absolutely insane. At Guildhall yesterday was an amazing sight, and you know, with the amphitheatre downstairs, boxing starting there 2,000 years ago. So the theme is really highlighting the history of London, and we're here in Trafalgar Square. As you can see behind us, guys, it is absolutely insane. The stage has been set. I think they've had the weigh-in already at 4 p.m. There's a ceremonial weigh-in coming up now, but the heavyweights do it, and they do it live. I think we get that sometimes around 7 o'clock, something like that. But we're expecting good stuff. Frank Warren's on the stage right now. Joseph Parker's been on. He's been calling out the winner, by the way. He wants the big fight. He's sort of been left in no man's land, really. Like where you go, you know, he's had them good wins, and now he's looking for that big fight. So he wants the winner of that. So, yeah, all going on here. But the crowds that have turned out are insane.
It is. It feels absolutely massive, Andy. Benty. I mean, how are you guys feeling towards this fight? I've no doubt you're going to be tuning in, aren't you?
Of course, yeah. I'll have the telly on, but the sound down so I can listen to the expert analysis and commentary of talkSPORT. How am I feeling ahead of it? I still think it's only going to be one winner, and that's Anthony Joshua. It's very rare that the bookies get it wrong. He's 7-2 on. But listen, in heavyweight boxing, one punch, it can all change. And Dubois, from what I understand, has got one of the best and hardest punches. But I just think experience might tell for something. The fact that Joshua becomes 3 times champion of the world, the fact that if Joshua wins this, he sets up potentially a massive fight with Tyson Fury or Usyk again. I just think there's so many more reasons that Joshua needs to win this. Dubois, I think, can come again if he fails. So I still expect Joshua to come through. And from what I'm led to believe, it's going to be in the first half of the fight, not the second half, is how I understand it will end.
I'll tell you what, we're out of a job, mate. Did you hear that then?
Yeah, that was
he absolutely smashed the living daylights out of that, didn't he?
Very, very impressive. I think that he thinks that we talk too much, so he's done it all himself. Yeah, you're right in what you say. There's a lot on the line here for Anthony Joshua at this stage of his career. You know, I think he's, 34, 35 years of age now. He's looking to become a 3-time world champion, and then that's all roads lead to undisputed.
Yeah, Andy just said that.
He gets but what I'm saying is, that is why there's more on the line for Anthony Joshua. Dubois is 27. Yeah. He comes again. Of course he comes again.
Just said that
said that as well.
Yeah, well, I'm just
There's
echoing.
no need for us to be here, mate.
I'm echoing what you said there, Andy.
Catman, I want to ask you a question. So
listen, go on, mate. Go on.
90,000 people.
96.
We know. Sorry, 96. We know AJ's done that so many times before. It's like his second home. Do you think that will have any bearing on the fighters, and he handles the occasion better than maybe Dubois handles the occasion?
Listen, you're right. Anthony Joshua has been here, done it, got the T-shirt. Some of his best performances have been inside Wembley with 90,000 people plus watching him. One thing that I will say, though, about the Daniel Dubois thing, he has been on Tyson Fury's undercard on a couple of occasions. He had to come through a real hell fight against Kevin Lerena. That was also in the stadium. A lot of people watching that night. He was down on the deck, he got up and he rode through it. He also went away from home. He went to Poland, he went into Alexander Usyk, I say backyard, with everything that's going on with Ukraine and Russia right now. Obviously Poland was as close as we could get to Ukraine at the time, and he fought Alexander Usyk as an away fighter. Yes, he came up short that night, but that was like going into a cauldron. So he's got that big time experience. He's been at the highest level. He has fallen short. This will absolutely be his biggest win if he manages to pull it off. But when it comes to atmosphere, the way that I'm picking up the vibe off him this week, He feels like he's ready to rock and roll, mate, at the highest level.
Absolutely. Listen, what we got to remember about Daniel Dubois is that development, you know, what you just talked about there. And going out to Poland, there were 60,000 Ukrainians there. It was Ukrainian Independence Day. He went into the Lions' Den there and he dealt with it well. If anything, he fed off that crowd, that atmosphere. He's here and he's going to have a lot of support here as well. There's a lot of people that are actually cheering for Daniel Dubois as well. So I think he'll rise to the occasion, Daniel Dubois, and Joshua's going to have to be careful early, because the way I see it is Dubois will roll the dice early and try and get this fight done inside 6.
Yeah, Andy said that.
I said that. Boys, keep up the amazing work. We love you. Do you know what? Benny was just saying to me, Spencer Oliver's enthusiasm is like nothing any of us have seen before. It's amazing. We love you, Spencer.
Yeah, brilliant.
And he doesn't drink coffee either, do you? You don't drink. You're on it all the time, pal.
Double espresso with hot milk, mate.
There you go. How old are you? 3.
Boys, keep up the good work.
Cheers, guys.
Enjoy the fight. There you go. They're wonderful together, aren't they?
Yeah. Catman's brilliant as well.
But Spencer Oliver, you're right, his enthusiasm. Like, do you want a cup of tea? Oh, I love hot water, I love tea bags, milk's brilliant, he's amazing.
Before he even spoke, the grin on his face,
Yeah.
he couldn't wait. No, I love it.
Yeah. A reminder, I'm sure everyone on the planet knows, and rightly so, because it promises to be an absolute humdinger. This Saturday, tomorrow night, talkSPORT brings you live world heavyweight title boxing. Joshua takes on Dubois, live from a packed-out Wembley. Our expert team on the night will bring you closer to the action than anyone else. Plus, how about this? You can hear every single note, every minute of Liam Gallagher's special Wembley performance.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.